The Royal Floridian is 115 units in a 7-story building. We're one of a few properties that are oceanfront, where you walk off the pool deck straight onto the beach. There are two main issues that we have here at the Royal Floridian. The major concern has been the concrete on the underside of the balcony.
The salt from the ocean starts corroding the rebar. It expands as it rusts, and that acts as a wedge and drives the concrete off.
The second biggest issue we had is the balcony windows and storefront systems. Predominantly, anytime we had any significant rain, there was water intrusion.
That's the worst spot we see is right at the doors. You don't see it, but water and air and the salt gets under the door frames. It's in bad shape.
The scope of work at the Royal Floridian project, in basic terms, I think every single square foot of area out here, we've had some refurbishment or painting or something. Pool repairs, concrete balconies, walkways, columns. I mean, the things that were structural in nature and then evolved into some of the more cosmetic things that were going to make the difference to the owner base.
We worked extensively on the north and south sides of the building. We had to replace all of the structural supports. We supported all of the weight of the building with engineered shoring. We then proceeded to take out all of the existing supports. And everything worked just the way we hoped. There was no damage done to the existing structure. The very first day on the job, we started pulling out every window and door on the east face of the building, putting in interior barricades to keep the weather out of the units.
Start on the 7th floor, work your way down. We demo the balconies off to a certain point inside the room, remove all the concrete with jackhammers, take it down into dumpsters, have it hauled off the site.
We had 20 men operating 20 jackhammers. With that, let's start down the agenda. Part of our business philosophy is that we are partners with those people that are part of our team. We collaborate, we communicate. We'll bring the owner, the architect, engineer, our subcontractors before we ever start a project to talk about exactly what the owner wants.
This project was thought about for a long time. It was planned for a long time. We probably planned with this team for well over a year, and we would go down line by line, beating these numbers to death.
All right, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. I work with Larry on this floor right here. All right, let's go to work.
After the balconies are torn off, we bring in our carpenters. They put shoring up, they put up beams, plywood, formwork. Then the rod busters come in, tie in all new steel. After the rebar is placed and inspected, we pour new concrete. The concrete's a very dense concrete to prevent moisture from penetrating down to the new rebar. Once the balconies are cast, we put the new windows and doors in. Then we remove the interior barricades. Then we start with the refinish process.
Came in with a base coat of the SonaGuard top coat, and we aggregate it with sand, and it gives you a durable, non-slip surface that holds up to the environment, and it's going to last a long time on those new balconies.
This project's been absolutely exciting. It's just so great to see such major transformation at this place.
The success of the project owes to the planning and the cooperation, the partnership of everybody involved. Without the cooperation of the owner, the engineer, the architect, our subcontractors, our men, we never would have been able to get this job done this fast.
What impressed me about this team was measure twice and cut once. And that's what these guys did. You're here to observe a rebirth of the Royal Floridian.
It just looks like a brand new building. I can't believe it's the same thing. Thank you for rebuilding the Royal Floridian to something spectacular.
It's our pleasure. Thanks again.